Hey guys, it's Jake again with Back to Roots Outdoor and Bushcraft. I'm out here on this pretty cold February day. I'm back out here at the base camp. I'm only out here for the afternoon. Wanted to do an overnighter, get in some more good cold winter camping. Because right now it's low 20s, wind chill in the low teens, possibly single digits. That's all Fahrenheit. But, excuse me. I mean, like I said, I wanted to get in some overnight camping. Unfortunately, this place being as close as it is to where I live, you guys have heard me mention before about the drought that we're in around where I live. It's also affecting right here. So it's been well over 100 days since they've had any rain. The county that I'm in itself is not in a burn ban, but every county around it is in a burn ban. And I don't want to be the one to burn this countryside to the ground. So instead of cold camping without a fire, which I do not have the gear for currently, decided just to come out here. Drove out here last night and then came out here first thing this morning, and I'm just going to spend the afternoon out here working on the camp some. I want to get the perimeter walls built up. You can see right here I've got a stake there, and this comes back to the shelter. I'm going to get just the perimeter walls built right here. Maybe a gate in between these two, we'll see. I put those stakes out last time I was here. It is very small right now, but that's kind of the idea. I'm going to start small and expand it from there where I can, when I have the time. But for right now, it looks like the shelter has actually held up pretty well. I'm happy with that. Got the new pack today, or got the new pack out today. This is the Monkey Pak's Big Monkey. It's all MOLLE compatible. It's got the 3 extra MOLLE pouches that come with it, including this one right here, which does detach off to be a waist pack, which I've got some plans in the future for that one. And then if you guys follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you saw that I got a new axe, the Hults Bruk Kisa. I'm really excited to try that out today. I'm definitely going to give it a good workout. I've got that, and I've got my Baco Laplander folding saw. So we're going to start getting some deadfall, some dead standing, maybe even some of these smaller scrub oaks that are still green. I've covered that before in my last camp video. I do have permission to be out here, and I do have permission to cut down green trees as well. So please nobody give me grief about that. But yeah, we're gonna get everything unpacked and start getting to work. I'm going to show you guys this right here. It's that tree I've been working on. Problem is now we're tangled up. So I've got to finish cutting the bottom there. I mean, it's just held on by about a thread. And then try and pull it the other way to get it untangled from that other standing tree. Just like that. Alright, so the walls are pretty much done. I mean, at least these two are. This one right here could probably use another log, but the day is starting to get on. And I haven't eaten yet, and I've still got to leave here this afternoon so I can make it home. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. Obviously, I don't have the type of logs that, you know, the really straight, long logs that don't have all the knots and the twists in them and everything. I'm not as fortunate as certain people, you know, like Mike from TA Outdoors. He's got his bushcraft camp built up and all the logs are all straight and nice and neat and stacked. Yeah, we don't have that here in Oklahoma. That's all right though. It'll do. I may end up go ahead and doing like a double layer on these since there are such large gaps in between. But for the time being, I'm fairly pleased with it. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get some lunch going. And yeah, with that, I've actually got another new toy that I want to try out. So I finally bit the bullet. Got me a twig stove. It's by a company, I got it off of Amazon, called Outon, O-U-T-O-N. I can't find anything online about it, a company website or anything like that. But it sets up pretty well. Yeah, Outon, I don't even know how that's going to try and be pronounced. But yeah, I'm going to get this set up and get some twigs going, that way I can get some water boiling for lunch. Yeah, it's your regular twig stove. Like I said, I don't know anything about the company. I haven't been able to find anything about them. I don't know if it's some kind of Chinese knockoff company from somebody else. This is the first twig stove I've ever bought, and the reason that I did purchase this one, honestly, it's because it was one of the cheapest folding ones I could find online. On Amazon, I think this was 23, 24 bucks, something like that. That's what I like to do whenever I buy new gear, or gear, especially gear that I haven't had any experience with before. I'll go with, in lieu of a better term, the cheap Walmart brand. I'll go with that, and if I like it, if it's useful for me, then I'll eventually upgrade. So we'll see how this twig stove works. Like I said, I've never used one before, but I'm going to get some twigs gathered up and get it prepped so I can get some water boiling. Yeah, she may not be all super bushcrafty, but I want to get this thing going because I am hungry. Yep. All else fails. Plan B. Hopefully that'll take. Because if not, then I just may not be eating lunch. Yeah, she's going now. So this is today's lunch. Backpacker's Pantry, the fettuccine alfredo. I've never tried it before. Figure I'd give it a go and see either how good or terrible it is. But yeah, it's actually going really, really well now. I'm gonna get the water in my little billy can. This little Stanley, I call it a billy can. It's basically what it is. This thing's, it goes to 20 ounces down there, so figure probably close to 28, 30 ounces altogether. This thing is super, super cheap at Walmart. I think it's 14, 15 bucks. It's a good little piece of kit. It's definitely worth the money. I know a lot of us tend to scoff at the Walmart brands of anything when it comes to backpacking or bushcraft or anything like that, but that little Stanley cook set, it's worth a little bit of change you're going to throw on it. I highly recommend it. I'd say she's boiling. Alright, we'll seal her up. So I've apparently got to let that sit for 15 to 20 minutes, which seems a bit ridiculous for a dehydrated meal, but oh well. So yeah, this is a workout today. As usual, I didn't get as much done as what I wanted to, but that's kind of par for the course with me. If you've watched any of my videos, especially more of my bushcraft videos, you've definitely seen that. But I'm pretty happy with what I got done. I mean, I got 2 out of the 3 walls knocked out. So I've got the stake still sitting right there. There's going to be a gate right here, and then I'll have the other wall extend over back here to the shelter. It is very small right now, but that is intentional. I can always expand on it, which I'm going to end up doing, definitely. Expand it out, make it bigger. But for right now, I mean, it's just me. I don't need a whole lot. One thing I did kind of want to touch on, though, I'm sure if you're watching this channel, you've watched the survival style TV shows, you know, like Naked and Afraid, and especially Alone. You know, the internet's a really cool place. You've got a wealth of information right at your fingertips. Whatever you want to know, you can find it. Unfortunately, it's also filled with a lot of douchebags. And you hear these people, these armchair quarterbacks, these armchair survivalists that watch these shows like Alone, and all they do is talk crap on the contestants. Well, why didn't they do it this way? Why didn't they do it that way? You know, why didn't they build a better shelter? I'll tell you this right now. I got out here mid-morning this morning. I had a big breakfast, very calorie-laden. Biscuits, gravy, fried eggs. And this about took every ounce of energy out of me that I had. You know, cutting these trees down, whether they be green or dead standing, dragging them back here, limbing them up, stacking them up, tying everything together. I'm tired. I mean, it about whooped my butt. So imagine doing this, but in a survival situation to where you don't have that calorie intake. I completely get why they take it as slow as they do. I mean, 100%. So, I mean, listen, if you're one of those people that sits there and watches these shows and watches them just to talk crap on the contestants, do one of two things. Either shut up or get off your butt and go out there and try it yourself. It's a lot harder than what it looks. I promise you that right now. Well, it's been sitting for about 15 minutes, so let's see what we got. I think I may have added a bit too much water. Certainly doesn't smell bad. It's actually not bad. Sorry for that close-up. I've definitely eaten much worse. So yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. Backpacker's Pantry fettuccine alfredo with chicken. I have actually yet to see any kind of chicken in there. Maybe at the bottom. Just got to mix it up a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat on this, and I'll get back to you guys after I'm done. He is staring right at me. She knows I'm here. She ain't happy the fact I'm here. That tail's flicking, stomping the ground. I just got done eating and I heard a noise and I looked over. She started walking by. That actually may be a he with all that snorting going on. There he goes. Oh, there's another one right over there. I don't know if you guys can see the tail or not. Man, I love being out here. Alright guys, so I'm all packed up now. Like I said, that Backpacker's Pantry meal, it was pretty decent. I definitely recommend giving it a try. But no, it was a good day out here. Got some work done here on the base camp. This is part 2 of my base camp build. I'll have this in the playlist with part 1 as well. I know this is at least a better quality video than part 1. Part 1 was shot entirely on a GoPro. The sound was just complete crap. But no, it was good. You know, I got to build on it a little bit more. I got the, well, over half the walls up, so that's good. And I got to try out some new kit. That little twig stove, the out on, however you pronounce that. I'm pretty impressed. You know, like I said, if it's a Chinese knockoff, it is what it is, but it does what it's supposed to do, so I can't complain any. And also, the Hults Bruk Kisa. This is not the cheapest of tools. I got this from Self-Reliance Outfitters. It's Dave Canterbury's store, and it was about $160. So it's definitely not cheap, but it's well worth it. This thing is a beast. I cannot be any happier with this. I got it in the mail. It was shaving sharp. I mean, literally, it took the hairs right off my arms. I was blown away. And it's been nothing but a workhorse out here. And then, obviously, the Monkey Pak's Big Monkey. I wasn't able to do a whole lot with it today. I mean, obviously, I didn't trek very far with it, but it's a decent pack. I mean, it's got a bunch of different little compartments in it. You can stow a lot of stuff in here. For what it is, it's pretty good. I think I paid about 60 bucks for this one. So really not that bad. Now, obviously, I've got a lot of work left to do on the camp. I mean, there's a lot of maintenance that needs to be done. Housekeeping, I mean, there's leaves everywhere. There's dead fallen branches everywhere I still need to clean up. The shelter itself, I definitely need to tighten that up because it's looking a little rough. And my elevated quote-unquote bed, yeah, it's more pretty much just some sticks on the ground now. I do, however, have a really cool idea that I want to try for the bed. Hopefully I'll be able to do that next time I'm out here. And hopefully next time I'm out here I'll be able to do an overnighter. But no, it's, like I said, it was a good day. I'm pleased with what I was able to get done out here today in just a few hours. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, throw me a subscribe, you know, click the little like button. I'd really appreciate that. I'd like to get as many followers as I can. And if you guys watched the video, watched it all the way through, I really appreciate it. And hey, if you really like what you saw, along with the subscribe, hit the little bell icon down below. That'll let you know whenever I've got new videos coming out. YouTube will send you an email notification. But it's about 4:30 right now, and I've still got that 5-hour drive ahead of me to get home. So I'm going to go ahead and quit rambling and throw the pack on my back and head out. So until next time, y'all have a good one.